July is a little more than halfway over, and we have lots of different sports on the horizon. Welcome back to the 70th episode of Sports Corner. I'm Cole Young, and I'll get right into it. The men's and women's Wimbledon finals were this past Sunday, and both had incredible finishes. On the men's side, all eyes were on 36-year-old Novak Djokovic as he looked to earn his 5th straight Wimbledon victory and 8th overall. In his way stood the 20-year-old Carlos Alcaraz from El Palmar, Spain. Djokovic is one of the most decorated tennis players alive, with an all-time record 23 Grand Slam men's singles titles. He also had not lost a single match at the Wimbledon tournament since 2017. After 4 hours and 42 minutes, which was the third longest match in Wimbledon history, Alcaraz defeated Djokovic to earn his first ever Wimbledon title. At just 20 years and 72 days old, he became the third youngest champion in history and had no easy route to the title, toppling 3 top 25 players, including the number 2 and 3 players in the world. Alcaraz was not the only player to win their first Wimbledon title this weekend, as Marketa Vondrousova won her first career Grand Slam and became the first unseeded woman to win Wimbledon in a stunning upset over Ons Jabeur. This match lasted only 1 hour and 20 minutes, as Vondrousova took care of business with ease. Ons Jabeur lost in last year's finals to Elena Rybakina, making this her second straight year becoming the runner-up in the tournament. Heading from London over to Liverpool, the 4th and final major of the year teed off just yesterday at the 151st Open Championship. Cameron Smith is the defending champion, and with another victory at the Open, he'll become the first golfer to repeat since the 2007-2008 season. But coming off of a victory at the Scottish Open last weekend, Rory McIlroy is the current favorite to win the tournament. Jon Rahm and Scottie Scheffler joined McIlroy to form the top 3 favorites, but keep an eye out for some underdogs like Colin Morikawa and Jordan Spieth to surprise some doubters this weekend. Another major world tournament began yesterday as the 2023 Women's World Cup in Australia and New Zealand is officially underway. It's the first time the tournament will have 32 nations competing for the world title, and the U.S. women's national team looks to defend their back-to-back titles. Some key information to know about the U.S. team this year. As I said, they have won the past 2 World Cups and are one of just 4 teams in men's or women's World Cup history to win consecutive titles. They're seeking to become the first team in men's or women's World Cup history to win 3 straight World Cups, and they have 21 wins in all competitions since 2022, which is the most of any team in the World Cup field. For all these reasons and more, the U.S. is in prime position to take it all this year. There's some key injuries on the roster, but with experienced leaders like Alex Morgan at the helm, things are looking pretty good. The U.S. has their first match tonight against Vietnam at 6 p.m. on Fox, followed by a match with the Netherlands on Wednesday. To close out the show, I figured I'd keep up my yearly tradition of making my way too early predictions for the NFL. I'll wait another month or so to do a playoff bracket, but for now, here are my top 10 teams heading into this NFL season. If you remember, last season I said the Chiefs wouldn't even make the playoffs, but I learned from my mistakes and have them on top of the list this year. After Kansas City, I have the Philadelphia Eagles, Cincinnati Bengals, San Francisco 49ers, Buffalo Bills, Miami Dolphins, Baltimore Ravens, Jacksonville Jaguars, New York Jets, and the Minnesota Vikings. On top of these 10, I chose 4 teams that are just on the cusp and have the potential to crack the top 10. Those teams are the Detroit Lions, Denver Broncos, New York Giants, and the Los Angeles Chargers. After all the free agency moves and drama from this offseason, this year in the NFL is already shaping up to be an incredible one. For anything like me, you're counting down the seconds until kickoff, but until then, we have plenty of sports to hold us over. Thank you as always for joining me again on this week's edition of Sports Corner. I'm Cole Young, have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time.